They are now officially moving on to gay marriage. We said as we approached and learned about and then got beyond the Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade that they are not ending with overturning Roe v. Wade. And why would they? You don't get your biggest win and then say, now we retire, we don't want anything else. Clarence Thomas, in his opinion, and others have said, we've got to go on to gay marriage. We've got to go on to gay adoption. Let's ban abortion outright, all of these different things. And Ted Cruz is now moving on, and he is one of many who are now focusing on this. Ted Cruz on his podcast is now saying the issue of gay marriage should also be left to states. Now, what does that mean? That means states should be able to ban gay marriage. That's what you mean when you say it should be decided by the states. Listen to Ted Cruz.
So Obergefell, like Roe versus Wade, ignored 2 centuries of our nation's history. Marriage was always an issue that was left to the states. In Obergefell, the court said, no, we know better than you guys do, and now every state must sanction and permit gay marriage. I think that decision was clearly wrong when it was decided. It was the court overreaching.
Imagine that applied to interracial marriage. Listen, it's not that I'm against interracial marriage. It's that the Supreme Court cannot decide that for the states. States must be allowed to determine, do they want to allow interracial marriages or not? That's the right way to do it. And if you extrapolate out from this idea of leave everything to the states, Black folks might still be enslaved in some states in the South. I mean, maybe not today, but certainly into the early 1900s. That's for damn sure. Civil rights and liberties are not states' rights issues. They are guaranteed by the Constitution. You don't put rights up to a vote. At this point, most Americans recognize that when you tell one person that they are able to get married and someone else that they can't marry the person that they love, you are depriving them of something that most Americans now recognize is a right. You can marry the person that you love. We're not talking about marrying horses. We're not talking about marrying vehicles. We're talking about 2 people entering into a contract that they want to enter into. You just don't put that up to a vote. And if you said to them, by the way, well, let states regulate guns however they want, they would say, no. We need the Supreme Court to tell states, you can't do that because of the Second Amendment. And in fact, the Supreme Court recently did do that with a case that got to the Supreme Court related to guns. So this is obviously their next target. They're not hiding it. They're being clear. They won't stop here, and they're going to keep going. And this is as demoralizing as it has been to see what happened with Roe v. Wade. If we now say we're bailing out on the political system, it will go to the next thing. It will go to gay marriage or whatever else, because they're inspired, they're activated, they're fired up now. So it puts 2022 really in focus as, I would argue, the most important midterm election I've covered during the time I've been doing the show. If you disagree with me, let me know. Let me put it a different way. Has there been a more important midterm election, I would even say, since 1994, when Gingrich and that wacky Republican coalition took power? Tell me. I want to know, has there been a more important midterm than the one that is forthcoming?